Hello my lovelies, today I wanted to film a video about Baccarat Rouge, similar fragrances and dupes, and I love Baccarat Rouge so much. This fragrance is like a staple in my collection. Probably loads of you know it if you've clicked on this video. This is a very strong sweet scent and I love it because it's so long lasting and it projects like crazy. It's a scent that gives me that boost of confidence. So I thought I would film a video with this fragrance, and if you already love Baccarat Rouge and you're looking for something similar but still different, I've got a couple of options for you that I found that I absolutely love. And if you want to maybe get that scent more on a smaller budget, I've also got some more dupes or similar smelling fragrances that you can try out, because not everybody wants to buy Baccarat Rouge, but everybody wants to smell like it. The smell is just sugary, wonderful. So if you love fragrances and luxury, then subscribe to this channel. My name is Monica, by the way, and let's talk about this scent and some similar fragrances. So let's start with the one that I have here, Burberry Hair. And this is the intense version, because lots of people say that the original, the one in the lighter bottle, not as dark as this, is more similar to Baccarat Rouge, but I actually prefer this one, because to me this one is more distinctive and it has more of that berry note that is different to Baccarat, but it has more of a character to me, and that's why I love it. It also lasts on me longer than the other version, and I like it. This fragrance, it is sweet and transparent, just like Baccarat Rouge. It doesn't last as long as Baccarat Rouge. I don't think any fragrance can, because Baccarat Rouge is just a killer in that sense. I don't know if you agree, you can comment down below. But Burberry Hair has got some of that creaminess. It also smells a bit more clean to me. Like, it has got more of that musky feeling, a bit of that, like, you know how Avon lipsticks used to smell. I remember from when I was growing up, my mom would always have like those sample Avon lipsticks, and they smelled like this. There's this lipsticky kind of like irisy scent that I like in this, and it makes it a bit different than Baccarat Rouge, but I still enjoy it. It's more on the lower price point, and I like it. I get the small bottles just because I have so many fragrances, but I would recommend you guys to get the biggest bottle if you only have like a few fragrances in your collection, because you get the most value for money. But me, I enjoy these small bottles because I have so many fragrances that I can't possibly use them all. So I enjoy taking these small bottles like in my bag and just reapply throughout the day, and this fragrance just makes me feel good. So Burberry for Hair, it's really nice. Next up is of course Ariana Grande Cloud, and this is a dupe for Baccarat Rouge. It's a really close dupe, although I would say it has got more of that tea note in the opening, which I really like. It smells to me like kind of like an herbal tea a little bit, and it's really nice. It's creamy, it's coconutty, it's very sweet. It doesn't last as long as Baccarat Rouge, as I said, probably nothing does, but this is a scent that is so affordable, and they have just come out with the intense version of Ariana Grande Cloud, and apparently that one is even more long lasting, and I think it's meant to be a bit more like Baccarat Rouge Extrait, which I prefer to the original Baccarat Rouge personally. So if you want, check that one out too, because I've heard it's a very good dupe too. But if you already have this one, probably not worth to get the intense version. But if you are going to buy something, then the intense version, it lasts longer, smells similar. I would just go for that also. And I want to thank the sponsor of this video, which is Lily Silk, and they produce high quality mulberry silk pieces. They've got an awesome array of shirts, also pillowcases, pajamas, anything, scrunchies, anything you can think of. And I don't know about you, but I'm a big fan of silk. I actually sleep on a silk pillowcase. Like, I have been doing that for nearly 2 years now. So I love it. I do it. If you have never tried it, you must do, because it's such a nice experience. And not only that, because it's really soft, but also the fact that it's anti-aging and it absorbs moisture. So with like wrinkles, when you sleep on a normal pillow, you get like, you know, those marks, like when you wake up, you've got like wrinkles and like crease marks on your face. With silk pillowcases, you never do that. You never get that, which I think is amazing, because I used to get that a lot because I sleep all over the place. I always like change positions, but it's a good anti-aging, like natural product. And mulberry silk is the highest possible like quality of silk you can get as well. I'm also wearing a Lily silk piece, which is not a silk piece, but they also do cashmere, which I just love, like sustainable fabric. And Lily Silk is a zero waste company, so I love that as well. With fragrance brands, I also always like think about that when I buy stuff. And with cashmere, like once you buy it, the softness of it is amazing. I remember somebody hugging me and being like, oh my gosh, you are so soft. And it is just a really nice staple piece in your closet that is timeless, that you can wear for years to come. And I love investing in those quality pieces that can last me a huge amount of time. Buy less, but by quality. That's what I stand by. So this is a really nice piece, and if you want to get anything from the site, browse and stuff, I'll link the link to products, and you'll get a special Lily Silk discount of 12% with Monica12. I'll just check that. So with the code of MONC12, you'll get 12% discount of the whole website. So I'll link the products that I'm wearing for you also, and you can just browse and see how there's just stunning products. I've got a few on my wish list already, which I'm guilty of. This is more of, if you love Baccarat Rouge, you need to try this one, because it's different enough, but it has got that same transparent sweetness. I have sprayed it here. Oh, I just love it. It's called Liva from Widian. With this fragrance, on the opening, you get the sweetness plus, like, you know when you buy shower gels for men? I personally only use shower gels for men because I love that scent. You've got that freshness, that aquatic masculine freshness with some sweetness in the opening, which is just so addictive. I just love it. And then as it settles down, it's like an ambery, sweet, transparent, woody goodness of some spices. But I love that it's a bit more, yeah, a bit more like unisex than even Baccarat Rouge. It just has that refreshing vibe in addition to sweetness. So this one, the scent of it, it's amazing. So if you're looking for something a bit different from Baccarat Rouge, but you already are obsessed with Baccarat Rouge, because sometimes I'm like that I just get bored with some fragrances if I wear them too often. So this one is a good alternative. Another alternative, which is just to die for, is Cheeky Smile from Jusbox. This fragrance, oh my gosh, like every time I need to like spray it. This is a sweet woody scent. It's even stronger woods than Baccarat Rouge, but it also has sweetness in there. It's so intense, and you know, like Baccarat Rouge, it has got that cut through the air, like transparent, just oomph when you walk in. This has got that same vibe. My husband loves it. He thinks it's such a sexy fragrance. So it's one of those that is similar also in effect, not only to smell to Baccarat Rouge, but this is definitely a much more, I would say, woody version of Baccarat Rouge. Much less sweet, but still it's got sweetness, but it's not so sugary sweet. You get more woods in there than the sweetness, but it's awesome. It's also super long lasting. The bottle glows in the dark. I mean, that's cool. And yeah, I just love this one. This one is like my find of the year. Next, I'm going to talk about the Uula Route from Christiano Sirano. This is a dupe for Baccarat Rouge. It even has like a similar shade of red on the bottle. Let's just put them together. So similar. And I'm usually like with dupes, I don't know about you, but I like when there's dupes but they're not dupes. I don't stand by fragrances that are exactly the same, like exactly the same. I like them to have their own twist on things, you know. And Uula Route, I would say, has the least twist on the original Baccarat, but I'm going to put it in this list because you might want this fragrance, and it's much more of a clean, sugary Baccarat scent. I would say it's 95% the same, but it has got more of that clean smell that maybe Versace Cristal Noir also has. It has got sweetness, but a clean, musky scent, which I don't like. I'm not the hugest fan of, but some of you might love like that clean scent in a sweet fragrance. And if you love that, if you love, for example, Cristal Noir by Versace, you'll most probably really prefer this to Baccarat Rouge. So I'm going to put this here and link it also down for you below. The next fragrance I want to share with you is Instant Crash by Mancera. This fragrance just stole my heart. It's such a good fragrance, and saying that it's a dupe for Baccarat Rouge would do it a disservice in my opinion, because it's just a beautiful fragrance on its own, but it does have similar qualities to Baccarat Rouge. It's also sweet, it's transparent, it's woody, but to me it is more even like a ambery fragrance. It's a beautiful amber fragrance that has got some berry notes, and it lasts for a really long time, just as Baccarat Rouge, and it has got its own uniqueness to it. I love that also you can buy it at, like, I buy my fragrances sometimes from places like Fragrance X or Notino here in the UK, and they always have some offer on there, so you can get it like under £100, which is amazing. And the fragrance itself, it's just an easy grab and go and different enough to Baccarat Rouge, so that one, it's one of my top recommendations. Like, you have to try it. Near to last that I want to recommend to you guys is Sunset Riot by All Saints, and I don't have that one with me because I still couldn't tell like how many like Baccarat Rouge dupes can I own. Only so many, okay? I have to first clean out and use them all up a little bit, but this one is an affordable fragrance, and I find that with All Saints they kind of do copy other popular fragrances, and this one is a Baccarat Rouge dupe. With this one, I feel like if you, for example, don't care about, if you can't smell like the quality of ingredients, because, you know, I might smell quality of ingredients in a fragrance, but you might not care, not even like pick it up, because it's such a nuanced little thing. So this one, if you have like hundreds of fragrances in your collection, you'll probably smell the artificialness of this fragrance a little bit, but it's not huge, it's just there a little bit, so I want to warn you. But it's a very good dupe if you just want like a fragrance that smells similar to Baccarat Rouge, and if you just don't care about the artificialness scent, then this one is a good one to get, because it's just my dog is like changing his spot, but it's a good dupe nonetheless, and it's a very close dupe. So this one I'm also going to put on this list, and press a thumbs up if you like this video. And now for the last fragrance, Maison Francisco Caron Gentle Fluidity. With this scent, I would say I want to put it in here because it's the most different, I would say, from Baccarat Rouge, yet it's so similar in the way that it works. It's sweet and it's transparent, and that is why I would say if you already own Baccarat Rouge, this one is very different but similar at the same time. I love when I smell it, because it's hard with these fragrances to say what they smell like, because I feel like the notes don't really smell like the notes. To me, this has got a very, very strong like raspberry / strawberry note on me, or even cherry, yeah. Cherry, I think, / raspberry is the strongest. It has got a very strong note to me of that, and sweetness, and some like transparent woodiness at the bottom, and it lasts a really, really long time. And I would say this one is one of those fragrances that is underrated in the line, and people will often go for Baccarat Rouge because it's so famous, but this one is just as beautiful, and I wish they did the extrait version of this one because I think it would be just spectacular. So if you're looking for something transparent and sweet, but this is definitely different to Baccarat Rouge, so don't expect it to be a dupe or anything. But it's a stunning fragrance nonetheless, and yeah, pretty much if you love Baccarat Rouge, 100% you'll like this one. Again, thank you Lily Silk for sponsoring this video. Let me know what is your favorite fragrance along the same lines as Baccarat Rouge down in the comments, so maybe I can discover some new fragrances that are just similar, because I know that many of you love Baccarat Rouge and I do too. Or you can also follow me on Instagram at Monica_Cioch, and you'll find all the links to all the fragrances. I'll put them down the description bar, which is hard to find, but it's there. Okay, I'll see you all again very soon. Bye.